morning. My name is Khea and I'm a local Florida real estate in Jacksonville, Florida. Today I'm here with Eli from Jacksonville Athletic Club. Thank you for joining us.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. So I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about your track and field programs, your partnerships with local schools, as well as your after-school programs.
Okay, absolutely. We started about 8 years ago. We started off as an after-school track program for a few high school kids. Over time that grew in popularity. We started to work with middle school athletes. In the last few years we've been able to work with athletes from ages 5 to 11 in a small youth group a couple evenings a week where they will learn the fundamentals of track and field. And then we have a big group of high school athletes, and then we have a smaller group of athletes that competed in college and now want some additional training after college. As the club has grown, we've been able to partner with some local elementary schools. We offer some after-school opportunities at the Discovery School at the beach, the Bowles School. We work with their after-school program, and we're starting a after-school program for homeschooled athletes in St. John County this upcoming year.
Okay, very exciting. So I know you said elementary school and high school, but is there a specific age range that you try and work with?
It's a good question. We try to work with athletes of all ages. Anybody that's interested in the sport of track and field, we really want to help them, teach them that it's a fun sport. It's not just all running. But again, we have a group from 5 to 11 ages that just a few days a week, so they can learn about the sport in a fun way, and hopefully they get hooked. And once they get hooked and they get a little bit older, we have some more competitive options for the older kids, so middle school, high school age.
Oh, perfect. And what made you decide to start this program?
When I was a middle school and high school athlete, I loved the sport of track and field. I didn't have a coach, and so I would go to the library and photocopy articles and rent VHS tapes to learn as much as I could. And I always figured once I got out of that stage that there's probably some people like that at local schools here in the Jacksonville area. So I started it with just a few athletes that kind of had a similar mindset that I did when I was in high school, and since then it's really grown. But just being able to provide coaching opportunities that I didn't have for athletes in this area is kind of why we started it.
Perfect. Yeah, I love that. And do you have any major goals over the next year, or are you expanding at all?
Yes, we're definitely expanding. The biggest thing that's keeping us from expanding is finding good coaches. We want to make sure that we have good people put in place that can help us kind of grow our club, good coaches. One of the goals is we hope that we get out of the pandemic soon so we can practice more. Normally in a normal year we'll host 1 or 2 unique track and field events. In the past we've pole vaulted inside of the zoo, inside of the Avenues Mall. We've hosted some unique events that kind of bring track and field just out in front of people so they can see it. But no, I mean, just for this next year, we want to continue to grow. We're going to start a homeschool group for athletes that want to do track during the day. They don't have an outlet to do that. And then we're going to make a really big push for a big summer club this upcoming summer.
Okay, very exciting. And for the local community that's listening to this, is there any volunteer opportunities or any support that the local community can provide that would be best?
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest need we have, again, is if people are interested in coaching, we have a program, an internship program for people that want to learn how to coach. They can come and shadow us and learn from us. So if anybody wants to learn how to coach, even if it's the little kids, we're more than welcome to have them and teach them. And then when we do host events, we're always looking for volunteers to help, whether it's a track meet or a road race or something like that. We always need people in the community to kind of just help and volunteer their time.
Oh, perfect. Okay. And when you're not coaching others, what's your favorite thing to do in Jacksonville?
Favorite thing to do in Jacksonville, before or after kids?
Both.
Before kids, love going to places to eat like the Bearded Pig, like going to the Lemon Bar, different places around town that are fun. Now with kids, yeah, we go to the zoo a lot, and that's a lot of the different things now. But love being outside, love the beach, just love everything about the Jacksonville area. So
I still actually haven't been to the zoo.
You have to go to the zoo.
It's on our list. We're planning on probably when the Christmas lights are up. So that's going to be exciting, but yeah.
Yeah, we one of the other things that we're working on is we're going to try to do When we pole vaulted in the zoo a few years ago, they have this area called the Great Lawn, where it's a big space where they host events there. But we're going to try to do like a little youth run, jump, and throw competition where if you're a kid and you're already in the zoo, you can throw a turbo javelin, you can do a long jump, and we can kind of relate the distances traveled or how fast you're running to different animals in the zoo.
That's awesome.
So that's something kind of in my head too.
Yeah.
That we'll do at some point.
Stay tuned for when that's going to be.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
I really do appreciate it.
Yeah. And if you ever want to learn how to pole vault or something, let me know. We can teach you how to do that.